Yo, in the building. I am in the building. Media Marcus, live stream December the 28th, 2025. Just a few days away from a new year. Shout out to a new whole year is ahead of us, 2026. We're just a few days away from New Year's Eve. It is December the 28th, 2025. I'm your guy, Media Marcus. And yeah, I'm obviously going to talk some NFL, what happened today. I'll give out some awards, talk some NBA as well. Did you guys see the fight? I got to talk about the fight. What else am I going to talk about? A registry in Tennessee. I think it's Tennessee. So I'll talk about that. I'm going to give a tribute to Mickey from Big Brother. We'll discuss that. And I'll do a power review. Tommy Force. I got to do a review. Came out Friday. So I will discuss here as well. I should have been doing it all season, but I don't usually record on Fridays and Saturdays, so it's been tough. But we'll be reviewing season 3, episode 8 of Tommy Power Book Force. And I'm your guy, Media Marcus, in the building. So let's get right into it. Let's talk NFL. This okay, right now, Chicago and San Francisco 49ers tied 21 apiece. Caleb Williams thrown for 2 touchdowns. You got Brock Purdy also thrown for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey has ran for a touchdown. So right now it's 21-21. It's just the second quarter. Wow. Top of the second quarter, 12 minutes left there. So we'll see what happens there. Tomorrow, Monday Night Football, I'll give a preview of that as well. But yeah, let's just discuss what happened around the NFL today. You had the Cincinnati Bengals beat the hell out of the Cardinals. My NFC West Road Dogs. I gotta reprioritize. I gotta figure this out. I'm really gonna get in my bag this offseason with my stats again, as they're also important to me. So I'll be doing that for sure. But Seattle, they beat the Carolina Panthers, my Carolina Panthers, 27-10. The Cleveland Browns defeated the Steelers 13-6 in Cleveland. Pittsburgh versus the Ravens in Week 18 for the division, so that will be good. Also, with Carolina's loss to the Seattle and Tampa Bay's loss to Miami, those two will duke it out next week for the division crown. That is Carolina and the Tampa Bay Bucks. So that all happened today. Jacksonville took care of Indianapolis 23-17. They got the sweep there on the season. The Jets got beat down 42-10 versus New England. Patriots win that division, the AFC East. And because Buffalo lost, controversial loss for Buffalo, as they were down in the first half 13-0, and they fought back and battle versus this Eagles team. The game is 12-13. You can kick the extra point about, I think, 4 seconds left. They decide to go for 2 after the kicker missed the previous extra point, and Buffalo does not get it. And it was really a weird call to me, considering that, all right, the guy just missed an extra point. I don't think he's going to miss 2 in a row. What are the odds on that? You tell me, what are the odds on that? He's going to miss 2 in a row, extra points. And then you're at home. It's not like you were on the road, Buffalo. You weren't on the road, Buffalo. You were at home. I felt that you should have kicked the ball, gone into overtime. This Eagles offense hadn't done nothing in the second half. They did nothing. This Eagles offense did nothing in the second half. And Buffalo, you could have just tried to tie the game. If the kicker misses it, you fire the kicker tomorrow. You lost. Because that would have been 2 extra points in a row. But give them the opportunity to tie it. Your defense has been playing well. Believe in your team. But at home, no. On the road, I get it. You're just trying to get out of there, right? They were in Philly and they did this shit. It's like, all right, we're just trying to get out of here with a win. We stole one in Philly. Whoop, whoop. But you're at home. This is where you, in the overtime rules now, can this team go down and get 7 on you? But I just thought that was a really bad decision from Buffalo. Buffalo Bills lose 13-12 because they decided to go for 2 at home with 4 seconds left in regulation. Didn't work out, and they took the L. So New England Patriots win the division, the AFC East. And that's what happened around the NFL today. Right now, it's 21-21. The Bears versus the San Francisco 49ers. Pretty good game there. But also, it looks like the Giants, they beat the Raiders 34-10. Usually that doesn't matter. It's not a big game. However, it's like the Raiders will lock in that number one overall pick. And I think they're going to get Mendoza out of Indiana, the quarterback out of Indiana. So the Raiders look like they were going to have the number one pick in the draft this May of 2026. So we'll see what they do with that. And yeah, pretty good day around the NFL. I gotta give out some awards though. I mean, my first award, MVP of the week, it has to go to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry went crazy on Saturday night. I mean, he had over 200 rushing yards, 216 to be exact, on 36 carries. Cowbell? What is? I think it's Cowbell. 4 touchdowns for Derrick Henry, 216 rushing yards. Yeah, just a masterclass. 4 total touchdowns. Put the team on his back. Got the win on the road in Green Bay in December. And now they have a chance to compete or win the division next week. The Baltimore Ravens do. So Derrick Henry is certainly my MVP of the week, and I don't know how you can take anyone else. So shout out to Derrick Henry for that. Let me look and see what we got here for best game plan. I gotta give it to Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins best game plan for me. They beat the Tampa Bay Bucks. Baker Mayfield threw for 346 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 interceptions. So we saw this Miami defense play well. Ewers, the quarterback for Miami, who's in his second start, he had 2 touchdowns, a long touchdown, which went 63 yards to Weeze Jr. So he's played well, 172 yards, no interceptions, 2 touchdowns for Quentin Ewers for the Miami Dolphins. They contain this this Bucks offense. Bend but don't break. Only gave up 17 points to Tampa Bay. So my best game plan is certainly the Miami Dolphins, as they only allow 17 points and get the W versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Force a few turnovers as well. So that is my best game plan for the week. I usually got a WTF moment. I don't know if anything. I didn't watch enough football for it to like really anything to jump out to me. But yes, that's what happened around the NFL today. And right now the Bears tied with the San Francisco 49ers, 21-21, 8 minutes left in the second quarter. So we'll see what happens there. And let's talk some NBA. Let's talk what happened around the NBA. First of all, did you guys see the fight? Did you guys see the fight? Jose Alderone from the New Orleans Pelicans and Mark Williams from the Phoenix Suns. They fought. I'll put out the video. It's good stuff. I haven't seen a fight like that in the NBA in like legit probably 15 years. Maybe 10. Yeah, 15 years. So yeah, I mean that was very good to see though. A fight in the NBA. I'm sure both players will be suspended, but it'll be all right. There was no bloodshed, but a very good fight in the NBA over this past weekend. Let's look at some scores though around the league. Oklahoma City gets back in the win column. They defeat the Philadelphia 76ers 129-104 in Oklahoma City. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 27 points on 10 of 13 from the field. Chet Holmgren added 29 points and 9 rebounds, 12 of 17 from the field. AJ Mitchell added 13 off the bench. So they got that W there. The Portland Trailblazers, they're just competitive this season. They defeat the Boston Celtics 114-108. Let's see who scored. Shaedon Sharpe had 26 points for this Portland team. Jaylen Brown had 37 points in the loss, 7 rebounds, 2 3-point shots made, but it wasn't enough in the loss. So Portland, though, continues to be competitive. The Washington Wizards, my beloved Washington Wizards, they got the W 116-112 at home versus the Memphis Grizzlies. So that's what happened around the NBA today. But yeah, so I'll get that fight video prepared for you guys. I will bring it up, but I didn't have it prepared. I just thought about it off the top of my head. So yes, that's what's happening right now, and we're gonna get into some news. So we talked some sports here. Actually, let me preview this Monday Night Football game as we have You know what? Actually, before I even preview that game, just overall the NFL this week, I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I mean, obviously, we got these games. I think last year really hit me hard. It was like there's games on Thanksgiving and Christmas, but these games that they scheduled, the NFL schedule, and had scheduled for this week, were pretty much weak. I mean, you think about all the Christmas games, all third string quarterbacks. Each and every game had a third string quarterback playing. Not the greatest of cinema there. And even when you think about the Baltimore or Green Bay yesterday, more backup quarterbacks playing. And I've honestly, usually I don't have football fatigue, but it's like what are we doing here? And most of these games didn't mean anything today either. So, well, I don't know, but these games just weren't really that competitive. I felt like in the grand scheme of things this weekend in the NFL. One game that was competitive, however, once again, the Buffalo Bills 13-12, they lose to Philadelphia. Such a bad decision, I thought. The fact that they would be silly enough to go for two when you've got all the momentum on your side and you can tie the game going to overtime. This is a team that was down 13-0 at the half, and now it's 12-13. And you don't want to kick the 1 point extra point. I have no idea. I don't get it. You're at home. Sean McDermott, what are you doing, bro? Sean McDermott, what are you doing? So a very nasty L for the Buffalo Bills, and I thought, that was a game of the day for me for sure. Because I guess I could also talk about Cleveland. They defeated Pittsburgh 13-6. Cleveland defense showed up. That's what they've been all season. We saw Shador Sanders, and this is why I like Shador. He had two turnovers, he had two interceptions, but he made some great throws. The touchdown to Fannin Jr. was in very incredible placement to have him come back to the ball, closer to the inside of the field was remarkable to see. I mean, it was a perfect ball placement, went for a touchdown. So, got to give kudos to Shador Sanders. Gets the win. And yes, the Ravens versus the Steelers next week. That will be the game of the week. I'm sure it'll be uh, what is it, scheduled out, moved to Sunday Night Football or something like that. So Steelers versus the Ravens, we are definitely looking forward to that for the division next week. All right, we got a Monday Night Football game tomorrow. LA Rams versus the Atlanta Falcons. I haven't really been on my spread bag this season. I feel like this is the worst season that I've been. No, well, not the worst. Maybe not. I'm always pretty good with spreads and winning with them. But this year, at least lately, I've not felt so sharp. So I don't really have any leans on this. I mean, the Rams are so good. The Falcons, though, they can compete as long as they keep Kirk Cousins protected. So I do think this can possibly turn into sort of a shootout game if Kirk Cousins is being protected. But this Rams defense and this Rams team is coming off the loss. They need a win. So I certainly think they'll be up for this game after that heartbreaking loss on Thursday Night Football to the Seattle Seahawks in overtime. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that one. I think the Rams will play well, but I think Atlanta will probably keep it close. So that is my Monday Night Football preview. I do not have a best bet. I'll get it together going forward. All right, but let's talk some news. Let's talk some things outside of sports. I am more than sports. This here we're sports news and entertainment media Marcus. It is December 28th, 2025, 9:37 p.m. I'm your guy, and I know one of the things that top of my list to talk about. Top of my list to talk about was the state of Tennessee. So, the state of Tennessee on January 1st, 2026, state of Tennessee will launch the nation's first public domestic violence offender registry. So we know that they have registry for other things outside of domestic violence, but we have never seen a state take on this, and Tennessee will be the first. This is Black Millionaires reporting. Beginning January 1st, the state of Tennessee will make history by launching the nation's first public domestic violence offender registry. The registry is designed to track repeat domestic violence offenders and provide the public with the easier access to critical safety information. The registry was created under Savannah's law, named in honor of Savannah Puckett, a Tennessee sheriff deputy who was killed in 2022 by her former boyfriend. So that is the latest in Tennessee. They will have a public domestic violence offender registry starting January 2026. And let's make some noise for them. I thought that was very big to see. I mean, I caught my eye. That was the number one thing I was like, I got to talk about this. Got to talk about this. So Tennessee, those offenders of domestic violence, there'll be an open registry, and you can kind of see, hey, let's keep it 100. You know what I mean? You dealing with somebody, you like, oh, they're on this registry. Said he beat his girl. She beat up her man. She be beating up her men. That's a problem. So I think for transparency wise, I think other states need to embody this as well. I mean, not just Tennessee, but shout out to Tennessee for being the first state to do this. But I definitely want to see other states do this as well. The public domestic violence offender registry, Tennessee, starting January 2026. All right. What else did I have for you guys? Mickey. Oh, man. So Mickey from Big Brother 27 tragically passed away on Christmas. She was battling cardiac arrest and was in a hospital for I think about a week or so leading up to this. And may she rest in peace. Big Brother 27 was the first Big Brother that I watched like week by week. I had never really watched until I watched maybe I think Big Brother 25. I caught like I binged it basically. So I binged Big Brother 25. I missed out on 26, just living my life. But I saw Big Brother 27 was coming. I was like, I'm gonna tune in weekly. And my favorite person on the show by far was Mickey. Love to see Mickey. She had really great energy on the show. And Big Brother is so great because you're really in it with them 24/7. You're streaming with them. Even if it's not on TV live, you can go in and kind of watch Big Brother and see what's happening in the house 24/7. And you can just see Mickey, may she rest in peace. She passed on December 25th, Christmas. Her family announced, and you just see her great energy kind of pour out. I was definitely rooting for her every step of the way in Big Brother 27. She made it pretty far before she was voted out, but may she rest in peace. I know she was very close with her faith in God, and she had like a video that I saw that I think I'll edit and put right here. So this is Mickey talking about her faith, and I'm just wishing her, her family, God bless, blessings to her. Kind of looking back on some of the videos and stuff, she did seem like an angelic person, and you know, may she rest in peace. 35 years old, Mickey Lee, a Big Brother 27, passed away this Christmas, and yeah, may she rest in peace. God bless to her and her family. And yeah, I want to put out a video because she had a really good faith video and just talked about how she, walks with God, lives in faith, etc. So shout out to her. All right, let's switch gears a little bit as we're going to the last topic of the night. You're here with Media Marcus, December the 28th, 2025. Just a few days away from New Year's Eve. But let's talk power. Power book, force, Tommy show. We just called it the Tommy Power Book Tommy. Season 3, episode 8. We get into it. It feels like the end in Chicago, right? We know this is the last season in Chicago. This is it for Force, but it's starting to feel like it, right? People are dying. A very important character died in this episode, and Tommy is going to be on a rampage. D-Mac is going to be on a rampage going forward, and it's really Tommy and D-Mac. It feels like against the world. You're battling with the agents now after the lady who was running for mayor, Stacy, after her death. Now you're dealing with the feds, and you're dealing with, I guess they got Miguel as well. But after that, it feels like Tommy, D-Mac, Miguel against the world, against the cartel, against against Jannard and Diamond and the coalition. It feels like them against everyone. And I'm just wondering, when are they going to call in Tariq? When are they going to call in this guy? Because they need Tariq, man. I'm waiting to see. I think it's probably going to be. We know that Tariq and Tommy are going to do a show going forward, right? After Force, they're going to team up at some point. And I think it's going to be an episode 10 of this season. I think you're going to see Tariq pop out of nowhere and help out Uncle Tommy, cancel some Christmases. So I'm really hoping, but I think episode 8 was really good. It kind of gave you a lot of things going forward. You can kind of see what's going to be happening. And backs against the wall for Tommy, D-Mac, Miguel. And very good episode though. And I want to see Tariq pull up. Come on, Killer Reek, man. You need Tariq St. Patrick if we're talking power. Tommy, D-Mac just not enough. It's not enough. We know at the end of Ghost, that was the Tariq spinoff. At the very end, he got a call. Tariq got a call at the very end of the spinoff for his Ghost. The last episode at the very end, it shows he got a call. He said, "Will you need me? I'll be there." Cool. And that was all we got from that. So I'm thinking that was Tommy. Tommy called like, nephew, I need you. Come out Chicago. We gotta lay some shit down and we gotta get the fuck out of town wherever they're going. So we know that there's another spinoff coming with Tariq and Tommy teaming up. We just don't know how we're gonna get there yet. So 2 episodes left of Power Book Force. That's it. The show will be over after that. But there will be a spinoff. We got Power Origins. We know about that. And we also have Tariq and Tommy teaming up for a show going forward together. So, and we got the last season of Raising Kanan as well. Yes, but this is exciting. 2 episodes left. It's the end of Tommy's time in Chicago. Tragedy has happened. I'm sure more tragedy is on the way. Power Book Force. So I'm very excited to see that. That is it for me, you guys. I'm going to try to get out of here. Maybe watch a movie tonight. Get some rest. Back to work tomorrow, December 28th, 2025. I'm your guy, Media Marcus. And it is 9:46 p.m. I actually went to an engagement party today on a football Sunday, which is crazy. Which is crazy. If you know me, football Sundays, I'd be locked in. And yeah, I have no proof of it. I took no pictures on my phone. I'm that guy. Although I did take a couple pictures, so there's some pictures out there looming, but I didn't. I have actually physically no proof that I actually went or anything. Um, and that's my life in a nutshell. That is my life. But I was certainly here. We got proof of that. Media Markers, December 28th, 2025. Appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. I will be back tomorrow to talk to you guys. Thinking about doing something special for New Year's Eve as well. Maybe I'll have some party favors. So appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. Media Markers, December 28th, 2025. It's almost 2026, y'all. Let's make some noise. Let's get to it. See you guys soon. Cheers.